Today on High Now, I take you to the Big Apple to try some of New York's local grinds.
Then we tour one of Hawaii's most exceptional penthouses.
Then we learn some helpful hacks that can save your furniture.
This and more right now on High Now.
Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? Welcome to High Now Weekend. I'm KHNL Carlson.
And I'm Rachel Picaro.
That's right.
Yeah, we're in the High Now kitchen because we've got Ryan. He is the lead bartender at Doraku Waikiki, and he's brought obviously some drinks for
That's
us,
right. We're starting the show the way that a lot of us start the weekend, with a cocktail.
That's right. Happy
With a
Aloha
cocktail.
Friday, baby.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah.
So walk us through what went into the new cocktail menu over at Doraku.
So yeah, we decided to revamp some things, and we created a new cocktail list using our Doraku twist on some classic cocktails.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Speaking of which, we have some right over here in front of us.
Yeah.
Walk us through the spread.
So this one, I mean, we're known for the lychee martini, so I'm sure you guys have come over and
That looks like that's
you
got
might
you
have
on
seen
it.
us
Yeah,
a few
yeah.
times. I don't know.
And then we have the Yamaha Sidecar, and that's made with Carvassier, so a lot of people are into the whole cognac scene right now, so that's a good one. Also, this is a really unique twist on a whiskey sour. It's called the Tokyo Sour. We use fresh yuzu sour that we create in-house with our Aoki bourbon.
Okay, I've heard of it.
yeah, there you go.
Just about enough about this one,
There
so
you
I'm going
go.
to try this one.
Okay.
And this is a small offering so far. You have two more you're going to make right now, right?
Yeah, of course. So we do have some unique flavor
grab?
profiles. So this one's a big hit with us right now. It's our butterfly sake tini.
Butterfly sake
Yes.
tini. Cheers.
Cheers.
There you go. So it's gonna have fresh lime juice,
This is fantastic.
We're
orgeat,
drinking
which
these
is an
naked.
almond syrup, and then an elderflower liqueur. So basically, a little tropical flavors, a little sweetness to match the acidity.
Very cool. Right, you
And
got to
then-
tell us what's this.
Okay,
what's
this
going
is
on
yeah,
here?
I'll get to that. I'll
outside
get to that. So that's Yukati. So we try to use a lot of ingredients that we use behind the sushi bar because we want to pair our food with our drinks. So
Right, and I think that's so unique about you guys at Aoki Group. You guys have a bunch of the cocktails here, but you have a little different take on each one that kind of pairs nicely with the food that you guys have at each restaurant. Is that correct?
yeah, so basically we're all trying to create the same menu of drinks, but there are a few of them that have just a little bit unique twists to them, to match their flavor profiles.
Awesome.
So and then this is so I don't think we got to this. So Aoki Junmai Ginjo Sake. So we use that. It's our own sake that we have in house.
That thing is awesome, too. That's awesome just by itself. I've had
Right,
it
yeah,
before. It's
exactly,
fantastic.
right? So it's just highlighting the drink. Aviation Gin, we are actually infusing this with butterfly pea flowers, so that's what's giving it that pretty purple
I was
hue.
going to say, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
And I
Yeah.
feel like when you show a drink, the presentation is everything. So you got that nice color
Yeah,
there.
Right.
You got all these like dehydrated fruit
Yeah.
on top. Very Instagrammable,
Yeah,
guys.
there you go, exactly. It's all about the Instapic, right? All right.
All right.
And as you're making this, I know you guys have
love
something
that
new
color.
coming up, right? You guys are going to be opening another restaurant. Is that correct?
Yes, actually, we are opening up our newest location March 2022 at Kapolei Marketplace. So get ready with
Oh,
that.
Kapolei, get
Everybody on
ready.
the west side, they're coming to you.
You got another spot to go check out.
All right. So that's a dehydrated lime. And then the Yukati rim, basically Yukati, we all put furikake on our rice, right?
Right.
So this is basically the same kind of rice seasoning. It's made with ume, so the dried plum. So it gives it that
Ooh.
nice salty, tart flavor that's gonna kind of bring all those umami flavors together with the cocktail.
I love it. We got one more?
Yeah, we got one more.
Let's
So,
do one more.
All right.
I know. I was always told never to mix. Whoa, kind of.
Whoa,
You're
yeah.
right. You had one sip, brother.
There
You're
you
right.
go.
I'm
All right.
excited. I'm excited.
So I was told you shouldn't mix your drinks, but here at High Now, we don't have any rules, right? So I'm gonna switch over
It's
to
Friday,
this.
right?
I mean, that's my rule. Go ahead. How
Woo!
is it?
I mean, this alone, this rim is really good.
Right. So this one, we decided also, with classic cocktails,
Oh.
How's that one?
Hawaii is known for Mai Tais, right?
Yes.
So we're like, okay, hey, well, we want to go do the classic version. So we basically went off the original Mai Tai recipe that doesn't have all those fruit juices that are all thrown into the Mai Tais nowadays.
Gotcha.
So this one's going to have fresh lime juice, falernum. This is a concoction that was created in the Caribbean using lime zest, ginger, cloves, almonds. So it's a really unique ingredient, and we use an ounce of that.
That's
and we actually
I love it.
We actually make it in-house as well. So
that particular ingredient.
that ingredient we make in-house.
All fresh. There we go.
I love it. And we're gonna have more from Doraku and Ryan. We're gonna get shots of all the awesome drinks coming up a little later in the show. But before we get to that, if you're looking for a convenient way to satisfy the keiki and the family, check out this new menu item from Bites on a Budget. Cheers.
Hey guys, are you looking for a fun family activity that doesn't break the bank? Our friends at Hawaii State FCU, they got you covered.
They're back with another one of their popular Bites on a Budget videos featuring a new tasty and inexpensive recipe each month. The recipes are simple to follow and the results are sure to please any palate.
That's right. So gather your ohana right around the kitchen and try their frozen s'mores recipe. It's a unique twist on a campfire classic that'll satisfy that sweet tooth. Check it out. You're killing me, Smalls.
Check out their special leftovers recipe that offers delicious ways to use up any remaining bites on a budget ingredients, like this simple and delicious graham cracker crumble.
Now you'll find more of these Bites on a Budget recipes, financial tips, and more by following Hawaii State FCU on Facebook or Instagram, or by visiting the Wallet Wisdom page on their website, www.hawaiistatefcu.com.
Brought to you by Hawaii State FCU.
Coming up, see how the CNHA can help you find some relief with your rent and utilities when High Now returns.
Aloha and welcome to 1108 Awahi Street. We're in one of the most design-forward towers in Ward Village, Anaha. I'm with Dolores Bediones of Locations, and you're going to tell me all about your new unit,
Well,
right?
hi Rachel, nice to see you. Welcome to Anaha Penthouse 3508. It's one of the most extraordinary penthouses in Hawaii. Perched atop Anaha on the 35th floor.
This extraordinary penthouse is one of a kind with its surrounding views of Honolulu's natural beauty and cityscape.
So you catch spectacular views of the ocean, Diamond Head, Almoana Beach Park, and the mountains from 11-foot floor-to-ceiling glass windows.
Anaha, Hawaiian for reflection of light, is located in Honolulu's most distinguished urban neighborhood, Ward Village, and was designed to capture and reflect the light of the Pacific Ocean, as well as the dramatic and ever-changing sky in Honolulu.
So this one is a true rarity because the owner handpicked custom elements that you've never seen in any of the penthouses in Hawaii. So you have here these metallic grass cloth wallpapers. You have a diamond flecked marble floors and walls. You have the hand-carved sconces and features also over 1,000 of the hand-blown glass orbs.
In the heart of it all is this stunning Studio Becker kitchen featuring travertine kitchen island and gold splash countertops, sub-zero refrigerator, and Miele appliances.
Stunningly beautiful chef's kitchen. It's lined with a lot of windows, so you get to see the view, and also sheds light on the custom cabinetry and the high-end appliances. So the master bedroom is fully customized. She has this mirrored built-in cabinetry, which she created to add more space to the bedroom. And then it opens up to the luxurious master bathroom, all done in island and Italian Snidero lacquer.
This penthouse truly exudes elegance and sophistication.
This home is perfect for anyone who enjoys living in the middle of it all. You have the fine dining, theaters, art shows, farmers market, and of course the beach right on your footsteps. I call it a superlative setting for sophisticated living, and I see it as a blend of modern city and paradise.
Dolores, I had such a great time viewing this listing.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely, and if you guys want to hear more about this incredible spot, you have to contact Dolores from Locations.
Brought to you by Locations Hawaii.
Hey, aloha gang, we're back at City Mill, and today we're giving you tips and tricks on how to keep those wooden pieces of furniture or tabletops or counters, keep them looking good, keep them looking in top shape. So for that, we've got a Vile over here. Tell us about what's in this bowl right here. There's a little secret, little tip.
We got our vinegar, add olive oil, find that little scratch on your furniture, put a dab in there, kind of go with the grain, kind of fills in the scratch. And important also is minor scratches, yeah?
Say that one more time. Minor scratches, okay? If you got the deep stuff, the heavy duty stuff, you gotta come into City Mill. They'll help you out. But what's cool about this is that the vinegar actually helps with the scratch, and the oil acts as kind of like a finish, as a polish. So that way you're gonna bring back out that big, beautiful brown color that we love, that keeps the wooden furniture looking good. Vinegar and olive oil. Okay, so now for this next tip, I want you to go and walk to your fridge. I bet you $1 you got a bottle of mayonnaise in there, right?
Yes, sir.
Mayo is actually a big time helper when it comes to removing water rings on top of wooden furniture. How do you do it?
We'll get that mayonnaise, put a little bit on here, and rub it on your water stain.
And so how long are we gonna do this for, Vila? How long do we leave it for?
So leave for a couple hours, or if you want to, overnight, and then just leave paper towel on there until you're ready to take it off.
Basically, the fat content from the mayonnaise is what helps lift the ring essentially off of the wood. And we know it tastes good, but now we know it helps. So, okay, we've left it overnight, and then what do we gotta do?
You remove this first, spray that rag with your vinegar, rub it off.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's awesome, and this is the cool part, gang. All of these how-to videos, they're all available at citymill.com/howto. Go over there, check it out. They got some awesome content for different ways to keep furniture in your house looking top shape. We'll have all this up on HighNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by City Mill.
Hey, if you're a local business owner or you're just looking for particular expertise in a certain field, there's 2 programs offered by the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement that can take you and your career to the next level.
The Kuhana Business Program, we help local businesses, Native Hawaiian owners, be able to take the opportunity to focus on reinvesting in themselves as a business owner or operator. And what they do is we help them to plan out their product, get clear on their purpose. We put it together in a plan, and so that they're able to take that plan to the bank, to investors, to friends and family who want to see them grow their business and take it to the next level. And so they go through a grueling, intense 10-week program. They have so much growth throughout the program. I'm so proud of what they're able to walk away with and take with them that plan that set them up for future growth. We're looking for businesses that are 1 to 5 years or considered in the early stages, but definitely they got to come with some operational experience. We like to work with our CNHA members who are businesses, Native Hawaiian focused businesses, and minority business owners as well. We do this cohort 3 to 4 times a year.
Our Trades Academy started in 2019. It's an option for people that don't want to go to college but still want to learn skills so that they can get a good job and support their families here in Hawaii. Our trades program are typically short term, so anywhere from 8 to 14 weeks. And we focus on a specific skill. So whether it's preparing for the police academy, fire, carpentry, solar, right now we're doing a CDL program. So immersing them into a trade so they can learn about that trade, and then get them job ready, have them apply for jobs, increase their income so they can survive here, and not just survive, but thrive here in Hawaii. College is not for everyone. People that do go to college, that's great, but for other people, they need different options. I often get asked who's a good candidate for our Hawaiian Trades Academies. You don't have to be Native Hawaiian to join our trades. We do give preference to Native Hawaiians, women, people without a college degree. So I would encourage people to visit our website at hawaiiancouncil.org/trades, and they can see the programs that we're offering.
Folks who are considered the pre-revenue or in the idea phase of a business and wanting to get started, but don't know how to start, we're rolling out a Ka'ohi training seminars under the Kuhana umbrella, where folks who are in the idea phase, they can come, they can learn. It's low pressure, be in a comfortable space and kind of learn the next step. The goal would be to get those folks ready for our Kuhana class, where you can sign up and learn more about this program, and Kuhana is at hawaiiancouncil.org/Kuhana.
Brought to you by the Council for Native Hawaiian Advancement.
Next on High Now, we hang 10 with Axis Surf coming up after the break.
Hey, aloha guys, welcome back to High Now Weekender. Right now I am joined by Kara Short. She is the Executive Director at Access Surf. And if you haven't heard of Access Surf, then you're missing out. They are a tremendous local nonprofit that does awesome work in our community. So Kara, how are you?
I'm great, and thanks for having me here today.
We're so excited to have you here. For people who don't know, tell us about Access Surf.
Well, Access Surf is a local nonprofit, and we do free programs for people with disabilities to have access to the beach and ocean and all the water sports.
Tremendous, and this year you're celebrating your 15th anniversary. How are you guys celebrating?
Well, you know, it's a little bit modified this year, of course, but what we're doing, and we're really excited about it, we're doing a telecast with Hawaii News Now.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about it. It's called Ocean of Possibilities, is that correct?
Correct. So Ocean of Possibilities is actually an award that we give every year to individuals who give back to the community centered around the ocean. And this year we're honoring Brian Kailana and Spike Kane. And I can tell you a little bit about that as well, but what we're also doing with the telecast is sharing our story and what we've done over the years, these last 15 years, and the impact we've had in the community.
Tell us a little bit about it, because the work you guys do is so tremendous, from wounded warriors to people with disabilities and special needs. Tell us.
Yeah, well, we started 15 years ago. November 2006 was our first day at the beach. I believe it started with like 5 to 10 people, and that's just grown now to over 6 programs. We do a wounded warrior, we have adaptive surf clinics, swim clinics, a rigger canoe, we have an adaptive surf team, and we do a big international adaptive surf competition now. So we've grown a lot over the years.
Absolutely, and for so many of these people who go through traumatic experiences, can you just talk about how it feels for them to be in the ocean and what kind of reactions you see from people?
It's a lot. I mean, no doubt it's a very emotional, exciting, vibrant experience for people, and it's across the board, to be quite honest with you. Some people who were surfers or water people before their injury, that experience of getting back into the ocean, and for some, it's their first time.
It's very healing, right?
Very healing. So I was going to say, the word we hear a lot is freedom. That's what we hear a lot, is it feels like freedom and peacefulness and how we all feel when we get to be in the water.
I love it, and the great part is Access Surf is back. You guys are just kind of getting the ball rolling again here in 2021. How were you guys impacted by everything that's been going on by the pandemic?
We were greatly impacted. Due to the nature of our programs, we run, and before the pandemic, we'd have large groups, and we're very close contact with a somewhat vulnerable population. So needless to say, during the pandemic, we kind of had to shut down all of our programs in person. So we did a lot of Zoom, like everybody else, and then we modified and did some one-on-one programs and changed our large group. And now we're just slowly starting with kind of a modified version of what we were doing before. So we've been doing some Wounded Warrior, and next week, October 9th, will be our first kind of day at the beach modified program. So we're very excited.
Awesome, October 9th.
October 9th.
I'll make sure I mark it on the calendar. If people want to get in touch with you guys, is there a website people can go to for more information?
Absolutely, accesssurf.org.
I love it. An Ocean of Possibilities will be airing on Hawaii News Now. And Kara, mahalo so much for all of the great work that you and the rest of the gang over at Access Surf do every day to really support everybody in this community. Gang, will have all this up on HighNowDaily.com.
If you don't know by now, Kaino and I are all about adventure.
That's right, so today we're out on the west side. We're testing out the Sub-Squatch with Let's Surf Hawaii. Let's go!
Let's Surf Hawaii, been open for about 6 years. We're located at Eisenhower Beach. This beach is empty. The waves aren't too big. The ocean's not too deep. So it's a place where actually people can come and have fun and not worry about risking their lives. We provide surfing, stand-up paddle lessons, sub-squash to everybody who comes to Hawaii or people that live here who just wants to have fun.
And that's exactly what we're doing with this 16-foot beast.
The sub-squash was invented by legendary waterman Brian Kealana from Makaha. We provide a steersman, an experienced paddler. We're the only ones in the state who offer this service. When the wave comes, he's gonna tell you guys to paddle. Once we're on the wave, you can stand up, lie down, you can do whatever you want. Ride as far as you guys can. If you don't wanna swim, don't fall off.
Great.
Yeah.
Got this.
Yeah.
To the lineup we go.
And it's smiles and chee-hoos all around.
That's pretty fun.
It's a good workout. Every one of our instructors, lifeguard, first aid, CPR certified, and ultimately, they're great watermen, especially for people that come in out for the first time to surf. All of our instructors, they got it, they got you. This is where you want to be. Because of COVID and what's been happening, some kids, they come to the beaches and they don't know what they're doing, and they might get into a little bit of trouble. The best thing to do is just go take a surf lesson, learn about the ocean, learn some ocean safety, do it safely so you can actually enjoy it. Perpetuating the sport of surfing is at the utmost importance to Hawaiians. We share the knowledge, the ocean knowledge, to have fun.
And these two Hawaiians are soaking it up.
Get him, get him, get him. All right, keep paddling, keep paddling. A couple waves under our belt, and we're even feeling a little gutsy.
If anyone's interested in lessons, it's by reservation only. We got Kama'aina specials for sub-squash. We're making our exclusive lessons the same price as our group lessons. If you mention hi now, we give you 10% off. So you can hit us up on our website, letssurfhi.com.
Woo, that was awesome.
That's great.
You guys got to check out Let's Surf Hawaii. It is a bucket list item for sure, sub-squash.
Heck yeah, make sure you check it out. This whole segment will be up on HiNowDaily.com.
Woo!
Woo!
Brought to you by Cutter Ford.
Coming up, we check out the new Turtle Bay when Hi Now returns.
Hey, aloha gang. Today on Hi Now, Rachel and I are out here on the North Shore. We're at Turtle Bay, and this has always been a favorite for our Kama'aina and our visitors,
And
right?
you know what? Yeah, they've got some recent renovations that they just completed, and it is top notch.
Awesome.
You gotta get down here and lounge like the two of us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's an amazing transformation that Turtle Bay has gone through. And the scope is just like nothing I've ever seen. We started out doing the bungalows, which used to be the cottages, had them all reworked, looking great. Then we went in and did Alaya, the restaurant. Those things were done in the spring of last year, of 2020. And then we went into the big stuff in August. We completely took down the lobby, completely took down the pool deck, and reimagined the whole thing. And this salt ocean does take a toll on this building. So went through and did all the outside work. We did all that stuff while we were closed. So we only opened up here in July 1st, so we had this project. It was a year project that we did in about 9 months. Because to do this transformation with the hotel open would have been much more difficult. And this way, it turned out a great product for us here. Yeah, the arrival experience is such an important part of the overall journey. Just getting them in there and just making sure when they arrive, it's like we've come to someplace special. This lobby, I think, is really a big focal point of this transformation as we go through. The lobby before this, pretty nice lobby, big lobby and all those things, but really was a transition point. It didn't really hang in the lobby in the old setting. Now, it's the best place to hang out in the whole North Shore. I mean, you can come here, chill in these Oculuses right here, the bar overlooking the beautiful bay, even the landscaping. All indigenous plants were put in. We just tried to rethink what that's all about, because there's a lot more to this renovation. The thing that's most special about this place is the land and the people. Right? The employees who do a fantastic job of delivering day in and day out. But then the land we have, 1,300 acres on 5 miles of coastline. And literally every activity you want to do in the state of Hawaii, within 5 minutes from your guest room door, you can go do it. Like surf right here with Jamie O'Brien, snorkel and paddle boards and everything in the calm Cavella Bay. Then we have, you know, the golf, we got the horseback riding, got the helicopters, all this stuff right here, mountain biking trails on property. Not really many resorts can pull that off, but that's the special part, I think, of Turtle Bay. We've just been through phase 1. Phase 2 is all the guest rooms interior along with the actual room renovation. So we're going to do each tower at a time, and then all the meeting space will come down in January. So we'll work on all the meeting space, the ballrooms and everything. It's really kind of a great celebration for Turtle Bay. It's really what it deserved.
Hey, what's up? Aloha, gang. Kainoa Carlson. I'm in New York, and right now I'm in the West Village. And while New York has so much to offer in terms of flavors and restaurants, sometimes you just want to taste the home. So for all you sushi lovers, this is a must check out when you get here. This is Naminori.
Naminori. The word itself is a Japanese word meaning surfer, but actually directly translated it means ride the wave. And so we're kind of taking the literal translation and kind of created a restaurant concept around it. Kind of our bread and butter and what we're really known for is this open face style hand rolls. And of course, some Japanese inspired kitchen food and appetizers as well.
It's like very relaxed concept. Came from a place where everything was so strict. And we wanted to, break apart from that and build an inclusive restaurant where everybody from all walks of life can come, whether you're a college student or you're a couple, can come and enjoy the food in a relaxed atmosphere without feeling like you need to do something in a certain way.
A lot of flavors, a lot of influence is globally inspired, and it's very much connected to our backgrounds. Myself, I'm Japanese, but raised in America. My wife is Thai, Jihan is Korean, and our other partner is half Japanese, half Korean. So we obviously have influences in kind of all those cuisines, but outside of that, just our life experience and things that we find delicious.
We wanted to create a restaurant that the focus was the temaki, which is this.
Taking me back home. Delicious.
I would say each individual temaki is probably a dish in itself. This we're showcasing here is the signature set. This is our take on poke, actually. So the first one is tuna poke with crispy shallots. Second one is scallop with XO sauce. This is a house-made XO with dried shrimp, dried scallops. And then we have a coconut shrimp. This is kind of the idea was in Japanese dish called ebi shinjo, which is basically a shrimp meatball. Next to that is a yellowtail with chojang. So chojang is a Korean-based, gochujang-based vinaigrette, essentially. Then the last piece there is cucumber batons with black sesame dressing. What really brings people back is the quality of the food.
When we were staying at Hawaii, everyone was just so happy. And creating an environment like that is not easy. And for a lot of the guests to come here and be in an environment where all the staff are happy and the people making the food are happy, it just makes them happier and they enjoy eating the food.
We're on Instagram at naminori.nyc.
Check this out, gang. We've got sushi, we got poke, and this island boy is very happy. Anytime you're in the West Village, come and check them out. Naminori. We'll have all this up on HiNowDaily.com.
Coming up on High Now, we celebrate Children and Youth Day after the break.
Aloha, you guys. Welcome back to High Now Weekender. I am here with Leilani Kupahu Marino Kahoano, and she's with Children and Youth Day. So thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us today.
Absolutely. And what do you guys have going on?
So this Sunday, we're excited for our first TV show, which will share the legacies of our Children Youth Day over the last 28 years. And last year having to go virtual, and now this year having actually a TV special, we'll get to share a lot more through the pictures and the interviews.
Awesome. And we were talking earlier and you were saying this is the second year that you guys are having this video hour-long special that's going to be airing tomorrow night, 6 p.m. on K5, so you guys want to check that out. But what's really important about that is you guys are now reaching a lot more people because it's virtual.
Yes, and so that's the blessing of, COVID in a way has allowed us to get in, reach out into not only our own communities on this island, but also bringing all the islands together like a lei. And so that's exciting to share. All the children can join us.
And I love that it started way back because this is the 28th year. But even before that, this is back with our Queen, Kapi'olani, and she, starting the schools for children and the hospitals. Tell me a little bit more about that legacy.
So I think that's what's really important is like how much our ali'i loved us. And we say eopu ali'i, to have that kind-hearted spirit like them. And you figure with Queen Emma, the Queen's Hospital, Queen Kapi'olani was a maternity home that now is Queen Kapi'olani Medical Center for Women and Children. And then also with Queen Lili'uokalani, starting, for our orphan children and mothers. So with that, and then Mauna Ala having been created because of Prince Albert. And so we celebrate Prince Albert and Princess Kaiulani as part of that children youth, and then fast forward celebrating the children because of these legacies that loved us so much.
Absolutely, and we love our keiki so much. We always want to support them so that they can have the knowledge, have the skills, and have all the resources so that they can live a long, healthy, and prosperous life. So in what ways is the Children and Youth program and this day, how is that supporting them?
So for those 26 years that we were able to have the physical event, at the state capitol, Iolani Palace, and all the surrounding blocks, Punch Bowl Street and everything, there were over 400 activities, participating organizations, thousands, over 40 to 50,000 people that would come, and even more than that when we were at our peak. And the kinds of activities that enlightened, educated, also allowed for Ohana to participate together so they could take those activities home. And it gave us a chance to see what other organizations are out there supporting children. So the activities, we had 6 entertainment stages. So beautiful music that came from the littlest ones up to the adults. We also had a number of our community organizations, and even your TV station was one of the participating organizations by the children coming, taking pictures with the anchors and pretending to be I want to be an anchor.
Yeah, here at Hawaii News Now, Hi Now, we love our keiki, and of course we're going to do everything to support them. We are just so grateful for the programs that you guys provide. And I know, like you said, you guys now reach the outer islands, our neighbor islands, in such a big way. So eventually, when we do go back to being out at Iolani Palace, where you guys usually hold it, you guys are going to have so much support from all of the islands.
So that was where the cultural zone was. So that's why I'm here. That's partly as the chairperson of the cultural zone, but also as one of our core team, planning team members. And this year we have the theme called Excellence in Po'okela. Also, the companion to it is Aloha Begins With Me. So for the last several years, we used a theme from Naho Peno'a'o, and it's a program that one of our other organizations, the Native Hawaiian Education, started. And each year we take a letter from Breath and then expand on that. So this year it's Excellence, also known as Po'okela in Hawaiian.
Awesome, and I love what you guys are doing. So thank you so much, Auntie, for being here. You guys want to check out their website. Yeah. And what is that website? HawaiiCYD.org, and especially because they're going to have the keiki card activity. So I want you to do your homework. Go look at our website, HawaiiCYD.org, and then see what we have on there for you for our keiki card. Awesome, and you're going to see all of this up on HiNowDaily.com. The YWCA is on a mission to eliminate racism, empower women, and strengthen communities. Today, we would like to share about a new program they are launching to help the small business community.
The Wells Fargo Open for Business Fund is roughly a $420 million small business recovery effort. It's created to help entrepreneurs with staying open, maintaining jobs, and growing. Through the Open for Business Fund, we're working with nonprofits and CDFIs like YWCA Oahu to deploy low-cost capital, emergency grants, and access to experts to help them. Our goal is to help as many businesses as we possibly can. And it's been really, really amazing to see how resilient businesses are and how they're determined to stay open, especially in Hawaii. Wells Fargo is proud to support the YWCA Oahu, and through our collaboration, we can work together to help small businesses stay open and continue to grow.
There's so many small businesses that have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, and it really put barriers in their place to get to success. With this program, we really want to knock out those barriers and provide them with the tools, the resources, and access to capital that they need in order to keep their doors open, keep their employees employed, and really grow their business. And I think with this program, we can achieve that. We want to offer training to the small business employees so that they can increase their skills and build a stronger, more resilient workforce. The perfect candidates for these programs would be, again, the small business owner, mom and pops, entrepreneurs, those who have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Usually YWCA focuses on women, but we're really excited to welcome the men this time. With this funding from Wells Fargo Open for Business, YWCA was really able to create this unique new program, really based around collaboration. I'm really happy to say that through our programs, the Patsy Teaming Center for Business and Leadership, MBDA Enterprising Women of Color Business Center, Dress for Success Honolulu, all our programs in partnership with community partners, Business Law Corps and Mana Up Hawaii, we were able to create all these wonderful programs and cohorts to the community. Some of the programs that we're offering include cohort classes, and then we also have advanced business courses where people might want to skill up their business and look for investment. On top of that, we layer all our services like business counseling, legal counseling, mentorship, leadership, so many things, and the big main thing is this is all free. So I urge all the small businesses out there to really take a look at all our offerings, and they can go to our website, openforbusiness@ywcaoahu.org.
Brought to you by YWCA Oahu.
Up next, we walk the red carpet with an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the Nahoku Hano Hano Awards after the break.
Aloha guys from New York. We're continuing this taste of New York City, but we're out of the city. We're in Ridgewood, Queens, and back at home in Hawaii, we love our neighborhood restaurants. And this one, I'm told, is taking Ridgewood by storm. This is Rolo's. Let's grind.
We wanted to open a neighborhood restaurant. I live around the corner with my wife and kids. That was kind of the goal, to build a restaurant that we feel happy and comfortable being all the way out here, kind of in Ridgewood, Queens, and not in Manhattan. Also allows us to kind of provide a little bit more value. The food and cuisine at Rolo's is kind of a bit of a mix, a representation of all the things that we love to eat in New York City, kind of on our days off. We take inspiration from all kinds of places. The goal really was that it all still works together. Our most popular items on the Rolo's menu, polenta bread. It's like a very tender dough. And so instead of using flour, we use polenta, but it's stretched a little differently than pizza. It's sort of, like a flat bread and a little olive oil, a little shake. And then we pop it. We make this ourselves, the chili butter.
In Hawaii, they say mo butter, mo better.
Mo butter, mo better?
Mo butter, mo better.
I like mo butter, mo better. A really popular item is our two-sheet lasagna. Personally, growing up with my mom made lasagna, the top of the lasagna is the best part, right? And the edges. So instead of making a full, layered lasagna, we decided to just take the top 2 layers of the lasagna. So we make fresh spinach dough, but only 2 sheets instead of multiple layers. So this one's a little tricky. Inside is bolognese sauce that we make in-house. We even grind the meat ourselves. It's more of the best part of the lasagna. And then we finish it with a little bit of nutmeg, a little more Parmesan, more olive oil, a little pepper. The other dish that we're kind of known for, which is kind of a very unexpected dish, is our crispy potatoes, war style. Fries, peanut sauce, mayo, and onions. This peanut sauce is actually my dad's recipe. This is the star of the show. Right. So then this is the mayo, and then it's finished with some onions. This is our crispy potatoes, war style. You gotta get some peanut sauce and some mayo. That's gonna be an intense bite. It's also very spicy.
That peanut sauce is amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, it's delicious.
A big part of enjoying New York City is the dining scene and the bar scene. It really doesn't feel like New York City without that. People are craving seeing people's faces, craving just being next to and around other people. That's why we live in New York City. The connection and closeness with the tightness with everyone is what makes New York City so great.
Oh,
New York was fantastic. And right now I'm joined by someone who got to join me along my trip in New York.
We had so much fun.
A big-time member of the Hawaii News Now family. You know her. Talk story, McKenna Maduli. How are you?
Good, Kainoa. How are you? Aloha, everybody.
How's it? New York.
I know. We had some fun. We can actually show one of our moments that we had.
We have some pictures?
Yeah, we do. We had a nice little dinner on a rooftop in New York City with our friends Adrian Komali'i as well as Leho Watson. And that was, and you did a great job, by the way. And how was that food that you just had?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, I ate my way through New York City. I got to get back to the gym ASAP, but obviously we were up there. It was New York Fashion Week, so it was a fantastic time to be up there. But you're actually someone who knows all about fashion,
I love
and
it.
you're doing something with the Nahoku Hano Hano Awards. Tell us about it.
So this Thursday at 6:30 on K5 and streaming worldwide at www.hawaiinewsnow.com/Nahoku. We have Hulali on the red carpet before the 44th annual Nahoku Hano Hano Awards, which I actually got to host.
That's right.
Right now,
how was that experience? Before we go to the fashion, how was that?
It was, you know, I think we came off the energy from New York, and so we got back. You and I were on the same flight from JFK to Honolulu, and I went straight to the historic Hawaii Theater right there.
I don't know anyone that can pull that off but you.
That's Natalie Aikama'u. She's a 5-time female vocalist of the year. Kimie Minor, she brought her haku keiki, and it was just a way to celebrate Hawaiian music. And I don't know if many people know this, but I did work on red carpets in LA for 15 years, so it was a dream to come and put a show like this together. That's Kainani Kahonaile, and she is up for Female Vocalist of the Year.
I love your dress, by the way. That's Kini Zamora, correct?
That's Kini, and that's Kaulua'e on Kainani Kahonaile. Those are 2-time nominated Zeo Worship, and we just had fun, you know, like just getting dressed up and celebrating Hawaiian music and Hawaii music's biggest night. So
that's right. You look fantastic. By the way, again, guys, she flew back from New York and went to the very next day to host the Hokus. I don't know anyone that can do that.
Yeah.
How can people watch Hulali?
You can watch it 6:30 on K5, of course, Channel 6, and we're going to be streaming it on the website, our mobile app, anywhere you can find KHNN stuff. You can find Hulali this Thursday at 6:30.
Fantastic. You touched on it a little bit earlier. You worked on red carpets kind of all over the country. What is it like being here in Hawaii? And just talk a little bit about Hawaii fashion.
Okay, well, Hawaii fashion, so funny. You have a special coming up. I have a special coming up. We are on the rise, and I've dreamt about a time like this. So it's so fun for you and I as Kanaka to be able to talk about other Native Hawaiian fashion designers, and the sky's the limit. While we were in New York, 2 young natives, one from Maui and one from Waianae, are going to fashion school. So I think the future is very bright for Hawaiian fashion.
Well, big mahalo to you and everything you do to really bring all of our lahui out here into the spotlight. We appreciate it. And don't forget, Nahoku Hano Hano Awards, Hulali, all the information will be up on High Now Daily and HawaiiNewsNow.com. Coming up, I learned how to hustle for hot dogs in Times Square. It's all coming up on High Now Weekender.
Hey, aloha gang, how's it? Today on High Now, this island boy is hitting the city, and I mean the city. And we're gonna eat our way through Times Square. Let's go. It's great to be back in the city. I mean, the energy, the environment, the people, you can feel it, man. New York City is back, it's alive.
Our food tour started where most do when you get to New York City, with pizza, with a calzone on the side, because I was hungry. Then we ended up on the corner of West 56th Street for a little bit of food mixed with some history.
So this been here over 40 years though, this hot dog one.
His first time come here is 1979.
What hot dog do I want? Give me the best one. What's the best one? John's Famous Hot Dogs. That's where we're at. That's what's going down.
You like medium one?
Yes.
Or the little spicy one?
Little spicy one.
But I couldn't let Usama do all the work.
I'm about to make my very own New York style hot dog in New York City. Okay, what do I gotta do first?
Pick a hot dog.
Pick my hot dog.
Pick big one.
Oh,
be careful.
This one.
Careful. The water, if you come you close, you're gonna lose.
Gotcha. Ooh, that's a good size one.
Mustard?
Mustard first?
Yes. If you want to ketchup, put some ketchup. If you want.
If you want a ketchup. I want some ketchup. Definitely ketchup.
Little sauerkraut?
Little sauerkraut?
It's a lot.
That's good. Okay.
Like that, put like.
There we go. Yeah, sweet relish. Beautiful. Okay. Do I top it with the white sauce? Hey, this is a good looking hot dog.
Enjoy, man. Bless you.
Hey, bless you. This is for you too, yeah?
Thank you so much.
It's got all the fix-ins. I like the mayo that's going on. We got the sauerkraut. We got all the goods. You really can't just beat enjoying a New York style hot dog in New York City. This thing's on. All right, the New York hot dog action was good. It was Times Square. It was all that. But I'm back at home in Hawaii, so we have to do the hot dogs local
Yeah,
style,
I know.
right?
Yeah, of
This is
course,
how we
local
like it.
style. Ah, New York ain't got nothing on Hawaii, right?
That's right. So this is some of our local stuff. Now, what makes your dog a local dog, at least in my opinion?
A red hot dog, that's what.
I mean, the Portuguese, though, right? The
That's right,
And this is all from Redondos. We love Redondos. And what makes it local style, I got to go chili, okay? Zippy's chili, of course. The chili that we all
Always.
love
And we
over
went
here.
beanless today.
That's
just
right.
Because.
Because we share an office, right? No.
Exactly.
And then this is some cheese, some cheddar cheese on the top, some cheddar cheese.
Nice.
I'll go a little bit onion, you know, almost like the chili bojo. I'm making a mess. What else is new?
man.
And in true local boy style, because I am a true local boy, you know, we gotta top them with the mayo. You know what I mean?
You know,
Just
I
a
don't
nice
usually
little-
put mayo on my hot dogs,
Just
but
a
you're
nice
making
little
that look
sliver.
real
Look
good.
at that. Look at that. That's the local boy dog right here.
Okay, wait, okay.
Chili,
I like
cheese,
that. I like
onion,
that.
and mayo.
And okay, when you see a red hot dog, I feel like that's like a Hawaii thing. The red hot
That
dog.
is true. That
you
is
see it
true.
everywhere. I'm not sure.
I'm going in.
But
wait, so what are you chefing? What's happening
okay,
over
so
there? I see rice.
my hot dog, I'm putting it in nori. So I put some rice down. I am gonna come over here and I'm gonna grab some hot dogs. So this is that red hot dog I was talking to you about.
This is
Like
almost-
red hot dog. Like this right here
Right,
is
right.
just local right here. This
What's
is Hawaii.
dripping off there? What's your put that in?
I made just a little, no big deal. I just made my own concoction of the show you sugar.
Show you
Yeah,
sugar.
just show you sugar. And then,
Oh, nice. You and true local.
yeah.
Show
So
you
it's
sugar.
like a, you know, like a teriyaki.
Nice.
And then you just roll it.
The whole thing?
And then, I'm just like,
Oh! This for me?
I forgot a knife, sorry.
I love it.
Whoa, okay, here we go, got extra.
Now look at that camera, gonna have all nori in the teeth now. We didn't think this through.
That's all right, that's all right.
Hey, this is delicious.
Yeah, it's
You know,
so
this
good.
is giving me Mount Poor Man vibes.
Oh my God, okay, wait. Let's put
Taking
that
me
down.
right back to when I was a little boy, running after the Mount Poor Man.
Oh yeah, I always used to get the rice cake. But okay, we got some drinks. This was from Doraku
Yep.
Waikiki. We had our man Ryan, who was the lead bartender there, and he brought us some drinks. I left it on this side because if you saw earlier, kind of made a little fumble, so I wasn't sure if I could trust
That's
you with
fine.
all
You
these
keep
drinks.
that. I'll keep the chili.
Okay, but I'll let you have this one back. There you go. Oh my God, cheers.
Cheers, and make sure you go ahead and check them out. Doraku and Waikiki, new cocktail list. Thanks for watching High Now Daily. Don't forget you can catch any of our segments on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media platforms.
That's
Mahalo
it.
so much for watching.
All right, see you guys later.
Aloha. Cheers.